will fight it out for a stage full of cash and prizes worth more than $108,000. This week on America's Biggest Bargain Sale, someone will win a Corvette valued at $25,559. A cash jackpot of $50,000. Two of the incredible bargains on Sale of the Century. And now, here's the star of the show, Jim Perry.
Hi, thank you. Oh, what a good group. Thank you so much. And welcome to Sale of the Century, Day 4 in the finals of the Tournament of Champions, a winner-take-all championship. Three very fine players, and only one of them will walk away with everything we've got back there, over $108,000 in cash and prizes. And here to fill us in and get us up to date on where we stand is Lee Menning.
Hello.
Hello there.
Hello, I'm still working out.
Jogging her way into your hearts.
Jogging my way, yes. Jogging.
Where we stand after 3 days.
Well, today, from Thousand Oaks, California, we're going to welcome back returning champion, Kathy Powers, whose score stands at $145.
Kathy?
And next, Mort Kamens from Studio City, California, who we're welcoming back with a score of $155.
Hello, Mort.
And last but not least, from Spring Valley, New York, let's welcome back Fran Wolf with a score that stands at $160.
Fran?
Close.
Very close, very close. Instant bargains coming up, right?
Okay.
Okay, Lisa, you yes, indeed. Close it is. Kathy, $145, Mort, $155. Fran in the lead at $160. As always, $5 for every correct answer. Subtract $5 for an incorrect answer. Of course, the money is accumulating throughout the entire week. So the money they pick up today, plus the money tomorrow, will decide who gets over $108,000 in cash and prizes. Kathy, how you feeling? Pressure getting to you?
Feels good.
Okay, that's good. Mort, you ready to go?
I'm ready. Doesn't feel that good, though.
It doesn't feel, no, it doesn't feel, that's right. Mort was ahead for a little while there and had a little problem yesterday. And Fran, you hit the $25 fame game.
Wasn't that great?
Well, great for you. Kathy and Mort weren't thrilled about it, but you have the lead. I can only wish you well. As I've said before, you are three excellent champions. Back to business we go. Get the fingers ready on the buzzers. The first five. First of all, let's check out those buzzers. Kathy, if you will. And next it'll be Mort with his. And finally, Fran with hers. Yes, got to make sure everything is working. And again, we'll add $20 as Kathy goes to $165. And giving $165 to Kathy. And $175 goes to Mort, and Fran to $180. I always want to add those $20. Every dollar important. In which great war did hostilities officially begin on April 12, Fran?
The Civil War.
American Civil War, 1861, I was going to say, and Fran gets the first five. Again, that anticipation that all three of these players have so well. In the long-running TV series of the 70s, who played the part of Lieutenant Theo Mort?
Telly Savalas.
Kojak, I was going to say, and Savalas it is. And Mort is up to $180. On what part of your body are your pedal Fran?
Your feet.
Your pedal digits are indeed on your feet. Yes, indeed. They are your toes, as a matter of fact. Fran to $190. The great Welsh poet who wrote of his... Mort.
Dylan Thomas.
A portrait of the artist as a young dog is indeed Dylan Thomas. Again, Mort with $5 up to $185. This versatile word can refer to a part of the nose, a part of a boat, a
bridge,
a part of a popular card game, or a structure over a river. A bridge it is. Fran up to $195. Yes. Instant bargain. Tough decisions, but the player in the lead always has the opportunity of buying bargain merchandise. Fran, you have a $10 lead over Mort. You could buy this.
I always wanted a gold medal. Let's raise a toast to all of our American hopefuls with this special glassware. It's part of a collection commemorating the 1984 Olympic Games. Each piece contains an etching of the Olympic seal and its history in the making, furnished by Ken Mears. And this glassware is normally priced at $522, but it can be yours today for just $5 on Sale of the Century.
Well, that's very nice. $522 worth of glassware for just $5. Fran, you have a $10 lead. $5. You'd have a $5 lead. I don't think I have ever done this for just $5. But with so much at stake, just to make it interesting, for $5, I'm going to offer you $1,000 in cash. $1,522 bargain for just $5. Going once. Going twice. She's not even reaching for that buzzer. No sale, not even with $1,000. Back we go. $10 lead for Fran. Name the man who hosted the long-running TV variety show, which was Fran?
Ed Sullivan.
Originally titled Toast of the Town, it is indeed Ed Sullivan. And Fran hits the $200 mark. Norway shares the Scandinavian peninsula. Kathy?
With Sweden.
With Sweden, that's the nation that shares the peninsula with. And Kathy is heard from to the tune now of $170. Name the controversial comedian who titled his 1965 autobiography, How to Talk Dirty and Mort.
Lenny Bruce.
And influence people. It is indeed Lenny Bruce. Mort, up to $190. My goodness. So very close. Every dollar important. Fame game dollars doubly important because right now there is a $10 money card with this. What's my name? I am a Broadway musical that was first performed in 1975. And Mort taking a chance.
Yes, a chorus line.
He's right. It is a chorus line. Yes. Who's up there, Lee?
Today we have Ed Flanders,
St. Elsewhere.
Laurie Hendler,
Give me a break.
Tom Bird,
Boom.
Susan Howard,
Dallas.
John Hillerman,
Magnum P.I.
Priscilla Barnes,
Three's Company.
Torian Black,
Hill Street Blues.
Inga Swenson,
Benson.
and Denver Pyle.
Dukes of Hazzard. Morton knows well. Behind 8 of those faces, there are lovely prizes, but behind one of them, a $10 money card. You found some money earlier in the week, Mort. Can you find some now?
I'll try Ed Flanders.
And behind Ed Flanders, we have a sewing machine, a white sewing machine with 10 built-in utility and stretch stitches in one color-coded dial. Lightweight with built-in handle for easy portability, furnished by White Sewing Machine.
Almost a $500 sewing machine, but I think Mort wanted to find that $10 a little more because he trails by just $10. Back to the match after this.
To lose weight, these dieters...
We were just talking about it. I don't believe that I have finished the question during the entire week with these three fine champions. Right now, Kathy, $170, Mort, $190, Fran at $200, this for $5. Complete this famous quote attributed to Napoleon. An army marches on, Fran?
Its stomach.
On its stomach, yes, you got another 5 to 205. 3 of his big hit songs of the 50s were Bernadine, Mort?
Pat Boone.
April Love and Love Letters in the Sand. Pat Boone it is, and Mort's at $195. Name the Olympic event which takes its name from the Greek word for... Kathy?
The decathlon.
No. Takes the Greek word for 5, consisting of 5 different contests. That is, of course, the pentathlon. The quick buzzer costs Kathy 5. What do we call the travel document that identifies the holder as a citizen? Mort.
Passport.
A citizen of the country which it's issued is indeed a passport. Mort goes to $200. Instant bargain. Fran, you've got a big lead. $5. Do you want this?
You won't have any trouble finding out where the boys are with this Bushnell Astronomical Telescope, one of the finest telescopes in the world. Big 910-millimeter objective lens focal length to bring heavenly bodies 227 times closer. Furnished by Bushnell. And you'll be looking good on the beach dressed in Catalina sportswear and stylish swimwear for him and for her. A variety of outfits for an active lifestyle furnished by Catalina. And all of this is normally priced at $759. But can be yours today for just $9 on sale of the century.
Well, it's very nice. It is $759. It costs $9. Fran, should I even waste my time?
No.
No, I didn't think so. Going, gone. She's not going to buy that. Fran at 205, more than 200, Kathy at 165. What kind of creature is a marlin? Fran.
A fish.
Fish, just beating more than Kathy to the buzzer. She adds another 5. Congress recently passed a bill which will make the third month... Fran?
Martin Luther King's birthday.
Yes, the third Monday of January, a national holiday starting in 1986. It honors Martin Luther King. Fran at 215. The Collegiate Church of St. Peter... What?
Westminster Abbey.
In London is far better known by the name of what? It is Westminster Abbey. Yes! Mort at 205. The capital city of New Jersey was... Mort?
Trenton.
The site of an important battle of the Revolutionary War. What can I tell you? Of course he's right. He buzzed in. He's at 210. Name the man who created Donald... Kathy?
Walt Disney.
Donald Duck. That's right. It's Walt Disney. Yes. Don't buzz in. I'm going to finish this all by myself. Did you know in 1978 that the Youth Committee of Helsinki, Finland attempted to purge Donald Duck comics from that country? They objected to the fact that Donald Duck was keeping company with Daisy Duck for 50 years. Didn't think about that, did you? Without mentioning marriage. They also wondered about the parentage of Donald's 3 nephews. But what really angered the people of the Youth Council of Helsinki was that Donald Duck refused to wear pants. We'll be right back. You would think with the kind of pressure that these fine champions are under that they might crack, but we were just saying it's quite the opposite. They have gotten better and better as the week has progressed. Right now, Kathy 170, Mort 210, Fran with a $5 lead at 215. Two money cards up there with the fame game right now. Who am I? I am an American patriot and soldier born in Connecticut in 1738. I served briefly in the French and Indian Wars and settled in what is now Vermont. Kathy?
Oh, dear.
Don't say anything more now, and we are out of the rest of the question. No dollar value. I'll continue. For Mort and Fran, Mort does not need any more information.
Ethan Allen.
He's right. It's Ethan Allen. Vermont, 1738. That's all he needed. And he said Ethan Allen. Now what does he say?
He says John Hillerman.
And behind John Hillman, we have $15.
$15 added to Mort's score. He goes back into the lead at $225, a $10 lead over Fran. Kathy is back in now, all three players with this. As a noun, it refers to a device in which cream or milk is agitated. Kathy?
Churn.
That's right. To make butter is a verb. It means to shake vigorously. Churn it is. Nicely done. What great physician of ancient Greece is known? Kathy?
Hippocrates.
The father of medicine, it is indeed Hippocrates, hence the Hippocratic Oath, and Kathy begins to move. Name the screen superstar who made his film debut in the 1950 study of paraplegic GI. Mort.
Marlon Brando.
GIs named the men, it is indeed Marlon Brando, and Mort goes to 230. $15 lead. And Mort Kamens, with a $15 lead over Fran, has the opportunity to buy this.
This mini-component stereo system featuring 2 speakers, amplifier, tuner, cassette player, and preamp. State-of-the-art technology and contemporary packaging, furnished by Futuretronics. And this stereo system is normally priced at $1,500, but it can be yours today for just $15 on sale of the century.
$1,500 stereo system. You have a $15 lead. I don't know if I should even waste my time, but again, I'll make it interesting, though, Mort. I will drop the price on that stereo system $3. Less than a question. $3 you can have it for. Going once, going twice, no sale.
Can't afford even 3 here.
Ah, it's tough. Mort hangs
tough.
on to the $15. You know, there's a cliche, and it normally is a cliche to say it's a shame that someone has to lose. In this case, it is not a cliche. These are 3 fine champions. Back to them in a moment. That picture tells it all. Kathy Powers, $180. Mort Kamens, $230. Fran Wolf, $215. The Sinai Peninsula is... Mort?
It's given back to Egypt.
Yes, it's part of what Arab nation? Egypt is what we wanted. 235, as he adds another 5. From the Latin for hot. This... Mort?
Calorie.
No. This word refers simply to a large metal kettle. What is it? It is a cauldron. You were cauldron. You were close to it, but you lose $5 on that. The dramatist whose first full-length hit was titled Who's Afraid of Mort?
Edward Albee.
Of Virginia Woolf is indeed Edward Albee, and he got the $5 right back. There's 3 in a row. Bounce around for Mort. He comes up $5 ahead in the exchange. $25 has been added up there now. There are 2 money cards, one worth $10, one worth $25. What's my name? I am a nation in southwestern Asia, bordered by Russia, China, Pakistan, and Iran. Mort.
I'll try Afghanistan.
You will try exactly correct. It is Afghanistan. You found 15 to go back into the lead, Mort. You can give yourself a sizable lead if you can find 25.
Well, yes, I could. I'll try Inga Swenson.
And behind Inga Swenson, we have sunglasses, Ray-Ban leather sunglasses, classic styles with rich leather accents, plus sun-sensitive gradient fashion lenses for wear indoors or out. Furnished by Bausch & Lomb.
Kathy and Fran breathed a sigh of relief there as he added just the sunglasses and not the money. Where was the 10 and 25?
Behind Priscilla Barnes and Denver Pyle.
Pyle had the $25. Back with this, every dollar so very important. In the presidential election of 1916, he ran under the slogan, Mort.
He kept us out of war, Woodrow Wilson.
Yes, you got it all. Indeed, Woodrow Wilson's what we wanted. He kept us out of war was what I was going to say, but why should I even bother? The film, why did we write the end of these questions? The film Apocalypse Now was Kathy?
Francis Ford Coppola.
No. It was derived from a novel by Joseph Conrad, which is considered by many to be his masterpiece. It is Heart of Darkness. You knew it, but you buzzed in a little early and cost $5. And the last question of the day. In what Great Plains state will you find the cities of Emporia, Mort?
Emporia, Kansas.
That's right, Selena and Dodge City. I was going to say, or Salina. Kansas it is, and Mort Kamens, $245 is in the lead. As we finish the day, we've got one more day to go. Mort at 245, Fran at 215, Kathy 175. Anybody can win tomorrow, so in fairness, I'm going to take all three of these good champions with me, and we're going to take a walk around and take a look at all those wonderful prizes that someone's going to win tomorrow. Don't go away.
Anderson.
We usually stand up here with one person, but that would be totally unfair at this point with these three, with Fran Wolf and Mort Kamens and Kathy Powers. And we were talking about, I couldn't figure out where Francis Ford Coppola came from, but you were all hitting the buzzer for the same reason. They are so quick. They realized Bob Noah, our executive producer, was saying, I said it was duh, and you were immediately thinking direct, duh gave you directed, and I was going to say derived from, but it doesn't take more than a couple of syllables with you. So you were kind of grateful that she...
I was real happy she beat me to
You
it.
both were going to say Coppola also with
Absolutely.
duh. Right, I don't know why we wrote endings to questions here this week. I'll tell you one thing we did write up was a beautiful script. If you could have scripted something like this, it wouldn't have come out any closer than it is right now. One more day to go. Anyone can win. So let's all go back and take a look what's back there for someone tomorrow. Let's go shopping. Come on back here. Yes, indeed. Applause for all three of you. Deserve it. It is winner take all. Unfortunately, only one of you is going to walk away with all this. But I must say, I'm so glad in figuring out with the instant bargains and with the fame game, everybody has picked something up and added to their total already. So I feel a little better about that. The big thing is that someone's going to walk away with all this, starting with this.
Stay ahead of the game and expand your horizons, too, with this versatile home computer. It may help you streamline your business and personal life and give you hours of creative fun. A personal home computer furnished by Computer Showcase. And this computing package is valued at $2,820.
Very nice. That is a lovely, lovely prize for someone. Who was it that was really eyeing that? Were you really like? That's the one you really like.
Oh, that's nice.
How about the watches? Who was looking at that? Well, let's us look at the watches, all right?
Okay, it's a winning combination. Lovely Swiss watches. The ladies is set with 28 diamonds and has an 18-karat gold wristband. And the man's features Roman numerals and a white gold band, furnished by David Argell. These watches are valued at $6,500.
$6,500 worth of his and her watches. And, Fran, you're looking at that, huh?
Very nice.
All right. I think this is so intriguing. We could all bounce around on this. Jay, tell us about this.
Ah, those dreams of victory will be sweeter with this bedroom fit for a champion. Everything you need for winning dreams. All in solid brass, old world quality with modern grace. Featuring this luxurious canopy bed, accented with onyx. Furnished by the Swan Brass Bed Company. And this lovely bedroom ensemble is valued at $9,313.
I bet they can't get all of us in the picture, but we just wanted to try out the bed, gang, okay? It's terrific. Comfortable over here?
I like it a lot.
More?
Yeah, it's daytime television. It's great.
Of course, we like to. Welcome to days of our sale of the century. No, this is a great trip, or a choice of trips for somebody.
A fabulous trip of your choice. You may choose from a 16-day trip to the Middle East, exploring the wonders of the Nile. A 21-day trip to South America, including a cruise through the fjords of southern Chile. Or a 29-day trip through 10 European countries, furnished by American Express Vacation Stores. Whatever your choice, we'll fly you and a guest from Los Angeles on Trans World Airlines. You may enjoy luxurious Royal Ambassador first-class service, featuring plush sleeper seats and fine cuisine. Elegant hospitality on your trip to Europe, furnished by TWA. And these fantastic trips valued at $14,000.
I think we're bouncing around in the bed. There's so much pressure with this week. We might as well have a little bit of fun with it. And this really is a fun car for somebody tomorrow.
Yes, one winner deserves another, and here it is, the new Corvette. Featuring a solid fiberglass body, space-age instrumentation, and twin computers for better communications between the man, the machine, and the road. This fabulous automobile is valued at $25,559.
And somebody is going to get this cash jackpot.
A cash jackpot of $50,000.
My goodness. So The car, a choice of beautiful first-class trips, all that beautiful furniture, the computers, the his and her watches, all of it, a total somebody, one of these fine champions tomorrow, $108,192 in cash and prizes. Mort, wish you well tomorrow.
Thanks a lot, Jim.
Kathy?
Thanks.
And Fran?
Thank you.
And I know you're going to be with us as we find out who gets winner-take-all, the champion of champions on Sale of the Century, right here tomorrow. Thanks for joining us today.
Some members of our studio audience and some departing contestants will receive the decision-free Ansco telephoto. This camera has it all. Telephoto lens, normal lens, automatic flash, automatic film advance, automatic exposure control from Ansco. And enjoy the delicious, long-lasting flavor of Trident sugarless gum. It's so fresh and soft. Taste the one that'll win you over to sugarless gum. Plus a handsome 8-piece set of Anchor Hocking's new kitchen classics ovenware. Anchor Hocking, we set the table for America. And Ambush, a modern floral fantasy rich with excitement. A fragrance just as lovely and surprising as an unexpected bouquet. Ambush by Dana, the fragrance for romance. Plus a 3-piece set of Harvard cutlery from True Value Hardware Stores. New line of Harvard cutlery with high-carbon steel blades and solid walnut handles. Now sold exclusively at True Value Hardware Stores. And a beautifully designed rose pendant from Kremens and specially crafted 14-karat gold overlay jewelry to wear with pride. Furnished by Kremens Jewelry. All prices are manufacturer suggested retail value and are correct at the time of recording. This is Jay Stewart speaking.
Tune in Monday when it's winner takes all on the Sale of the Century Tournament of Champions.
Tonight, just call him Cinderella Smith as your favorite orangutan plays a princess. If the shoe fits, it'll be a miracle.
Monday at 5. It's winner take all in the Champion of Champions playoffs. Kathy Powers, Mort Gamons, Fran Wolf. Today, one of these three will win a state full of cash and prizes worth more than $108,000. Yes, today on America's biggest bargain sale, someone will win a Corvette valued at $25,559. A cash jackpot of $50,000. Two of the incredible bargains on Sale of the Century. And now, here's the star of our show, Jim Perry.
Thank you. I thank you so much. Thank you, and welcome to Sale of the Century, the final day of the Tournament of Champions. As Jay Stewart was saying, someone is going to get it all today. Winner take all, over $108,000 in cash and prizes. Three great champions. The money has been accumulating throughout the entire week. And here to fill you in on where we stand is Lee Menning. Hello, Lee.
Hello. How you doing?
I'm fine, except it's been a very, very exciting week.
I am so nervous, but we're talking big bucks here today.
Well, we're talking three fine champions. And where do they stand after 4 days?
After 4 days from Thousand Oaks, California, we're going to welcome back Kathy Powers, whose score stands at $175.
Kathy?
Next, from Studio City, California, let's welcome our returning champion, Mort Gamons, who stands at $245.
Hello, Mort.
Hi, Jim.
And last, we have Fran Wolf from Spring Valley, New York, whose score stands at $215.
And we see a little others from Instant Bargains.
Exciting day, okay.
Exciting it is. Kathy, $175. Mort, $245 in the lead. Fran, $215. And before we get to business, I have had the feeling now as the week has progressed and we've been chatting, and yesterday we took all three of you back there. You have kind of become friends. There's kind of a love-hate relationship, I got the feeling. You seem to respect one another a lot.
Oh, yes.
You're good players. I wish that all three of you could win. Unfortunately, it's going to be only one of you, and at this point, with those scores, anyone can win. Obviously, $5 for a correct answer, subtract $5 for an incorrect answer. Play with the most money at the end of today gets it all. Let's check the buzzers. Kathy? And next, Mort with his. Finally, Fran with hers. And as always, we'll add $20 to the total as Kathy goes to $195, Mort to $265, and Fran to $235. Good luck. The final day of the Tournament of Champions starts with this. Which state is known as the Mort?
Arizona.
Grand Canyon State. It is indeed Arizona. Mort with the first $5. Steve Lawrence's wife and Mort again?
Edie Gourmet.
Edie Gourmet is right. They don't let me finish a question. They are so quick. In 1964, this president declared... Fran!
Lyndon Johnson.
That's right, a war on poverty was Johnson, just beating Kathy and Mort to the buzzer. Fran gets her first 5 of the day. The old adage tells us that a chain is only as Fran.
As good as the strongest link.
Link is what we... No, you had to get the quote. That's a quote, I'm sorry. The chain is only as strong as its weakest link, and you had to have it exactly right. Sorry about that, Fran. You lose $5 down to $2.35. What color should your Manhattan... Fran? Your Manhattan clam chowder should be red. Oh, buzzed in early and it cost her 5, and Fran goes down to $2.30. Time for an instant bargain. Mort,
yes.
Now you do have a sizable lead right now.
How sizable?
$45 is what your lead is over Fran. Would you like this?
Yes.
Take a break from the tension with a fabulous getaway in San Francisco. We'll fly 2 of you from Los Angeles for 3 days of pampering, chocolates, and champagne, fine dining, and an evening at the theater of your choice. And this vacation is normally priced at $610, but it can be yours today for just $6 on Sale of the Century.
$6. That's all it costs. $610 vacation, $45 lead, $500 in cash. Over $1,000 for $6.
And my sister lives in San Francisco, too.
Wouldn't it be nice to visit your sister if it only cost you $4? That's all it would cost. Going once? Going twice? No sale. Oh, he didn't buy it, did not want it. Hanging on to that lead, back to business, all 3 players. Bay City Blues is the title of... Kathy?
Oh, dear. San Francisco's.
No, it's a television series about a minor league sports team. What sport? Baseball. You lose $5 on that, Kathy, with that quick buzzer. Finish this familiar line from Kipling. East is east. Mort?
And west is west, but never the twain shall meet.
And again, with a quote that is not the correct quote. No, it is not. East is east, and west is west, and never the twain shall meet. You said, but never the twain, and it had to be exact, the same as Fran's. You lose $5 on that, Mort. Now listen carefully. What's the term for a relative who's a child born... Mort?
A nephew.
Born to your aunt or uncle, that is a cousin. And Mort loses $5. And again, a break for the ladies. And the biggest thing, I think, right now, and then really the difference has been all week long, is the money on the Fame Game board. $10 up there now. What's my name? I am a television series that began as a 2-hour pilot in 1974. I was based on the books written by Laura Ingalls... What?
Little House on the Prairie.
You got it. Laura Ingalls Wilder wrote Little House on the Prairie. Who's up there, Lee?
Today we have Ed Flanders,
Say no swear.
Lori Hendler,
Give me a break.
Tom Bird,
Boom.
Susan Howard,
Dallas.
John Hillerman,
Magnum P.I.
Priscilla Barnes,
Three's Company.
Torian Black,
Hill Street Blues.
Inga Swenson,
Benson.
and Denver Pyle.
Dukes of Hazzard. 8 famous faces have prizes. 1 has a $10 money card. Mort?
Give me a break with Lori Hendler.
And behind Laura Hindler, we have a carpet machine. Missile Floor Care products featuring the double-action sweeper for quick pickups on carpets and bare floors, plus the carpet machine, too, for deep cleaning with 4-in-1 carpet formula. Furnished by Bissell.
Well, it'll make cleaning the carpet giving you a little break, but it won't give you the $10. That stays up there. We'll add 15 later. Right now, watch this. Well, you've got to watch every word with these players. They are so very, very good. And right now, Mort Kamens has a $35 lead. There is going to be a little later a $25 money card up there on that Fame Game board. That could make the difference in the entire Tournament of Champions. Name the country which signed an unconditional surrender aboard... Kathy?
Japan.
The battleship Missouri in 1945. That's Japan. Kathy up to 195. The song that was featured in the powerful 1972 film Deliverance... What?
Dueling Banjos.
That's what it is. Dueling Banjos, Mort to 270. What is the official language of Egypt? Fran?
Arabic.
Ooh, Arabic it is, but right after the bell. Very clearly after the bell. Sorry about that, Fran. You lose $5 on it. In what part of your body are your hammer and... Fran?
In your ear.
In your ear, inside your ear, your head, hammer and handle. I was going to say, you got that $5 right back, Fran. Back to 230, yes. But it is Mort with a $40 lead. $40 lead, Mort. Would you like this?
Why not cool off a bit with some refreshment from this Kelvinator No Frost refrigerator with a generous 4.6 cubic foot freezer, meat keeper, dual crispers, trim wall insulation, and ice maker. Capability furnished by Kelvinator, and this refrigerator is normally priced at $729, but it can be yours today for just $10 on Sale of the Century.
Cost you $10, Mort. Got a $40 lead. We are running out of time. This is the last day of the tournament. There is, of course, a $25 money card coming up later, but it's only $10. And I have right here $2,500 in cash to go with it.
You're not kidding.
I'm not kidding. Over $3,000 for just $10, you would still have a $30 lead. Going once, going twice. No sale. Does not want to buy it, and he hangs on to that $40 lead. Back with this. Name the songwriting Beatle who also... Kathy?
Paul McCartney?
No, who also wrote a best-selling book title in his own right. That was the other one, John Lennon. Quick buzzer cost Kathy $5. This year's Nobel Prize for Literature. Fran?
William Golding.
Yes, for the Lord of the Flies, Rites of Passage. It was indeed William Golding who won it. And Fran anticipated this time from the plus side at $235. Lake Okeechobee is Kathy.
Oklahoma.
No, it is the largest lake in which southern state? That is Florida. You lose $5 on that, Kathy, down to $185. The 27th President of the United States was the only president to go on to become, Kathy?
It's almost there.
To become Chief Justice of the Supreme Court, that is William Howard Taft. And again, Kathy loses $5. The second most populous city in New York is located, Mort?
Brooklyn.
No. Second most populated city in New York is Buffalo, located on Lake Erie. And Mort loses $5. The champion's beginning to go backwards a little bit. Yeah, incidentally, talking about Buffalo, and they always talk about the weather in Buffalo, during one of those terrible blizzards which have been plaguing Buffalo recently, a class in Arctic survival techniques had to be canceled due to bad weather. We'll be back. It's been a long and pressure-filled week for these champions, and they're just having a little bit of problems here today with the pressure. Kathy, $180. Mort in the lead, $265. Fran, you are $30 behind at $235. Fame game, 2 money cards up there, 10 and 15. What's my name? I am a romantic novel written by Alexander Dumas. Kathy?
The Count of Monte Cristo.
That's exactly what it is. Took a chance with his novels, and that's the one.
Oh.
Kathy, who do you want up there on the board?
How about Torian Black?
And behind Torian Black, we have $10.
Kathy makes a little closer as she adds $10 to her score, getting up to $190. The $15 stays up there, and a little later on, we add that big $25 money card. Right now, this question for $5. For what words do the infamous initials K... What?
Ku Klux Klan.
KKK stands for Ku Klux Klan. You're exactly right about Ku Klux Klan. You're the one acceptable to up to $270. In 1952, an actress named Nancy Davis was... Kathy?
She married Ronald Reagan.
That's who she married. Ronald Reagan it is, and you're up to $195. Wild Strawberries, Fanny and Alexander. Fred?
Ingmar Bergman.
Ingmar Bergman wrote Fanny and Alexander and William Wild Strawberries. You're right. You're up to $240. $30 lead, Mort. Coming down to the wire. Not too much time left. Maybe you could get away with it if you bought this.
Finally, we have something special to tempt you, and it's sheer magic gold. It's 25 Chinese panda coins, and they're 24-karat gold, and each one weighs 1/10 of an ounce. And these coins are normally valued at $1,250, but you can buy them today for just $15 on Sale of the Century.
And your lead would be $15. Just keep it open there, Elaine. They are beautiful gold coins. Lovely. They are worth $1,250. They're now worth $2,250.
Not enough.
$3,250. You'd have a $15 lead as we come down to the wire, and you would have the gold coins, $3,000 in cash, $4,250 for just $12.
Jim, I just can't do it.
Going, gone. Back to wrap it up right after this. Mort Kamen's in the lead at $270. Fran Wolf trails by $30 at $240. Kathy Powers trails by $75 at $195. Down to the wire we go with 3 sensational champions in an absolutely superb tournament of champions. I'm sure you agree at home. On March 6, 1981, he anchored the CBS Evening News. What?
Dan Rather.
No, for the last time, Walter Cronkite did. Mort loses $5 at $265. What eastern state is just across the Delaware River from... Kathy?
Maryland?
No, from Delaware, it is New Jersey. You lose $5 down to $190. Name the great prophet of the Old Testament. Kathy?
Moses.
Who led the Hebrew people to the edge of the promised land? Moses, it is. That time the quick buzzer paid off to $195. Now then. Mort leads by $25, and there is $25 up there on that board right now. Who am I? I am a South American politician born in 1895. Fran.
Perón.
Yes! That is exactly who it is. Fran Wolf, take a good look at that board because you can move into a tie if you can find $25.
Priscilla Barnes.
And behind Priscilla Bonds, we have a pearl bracelet. Michael C. Fina Company's beautifully designed high luster triple strand matched cultured pearl bracelet. 14 karat gold clasp and dividers furnished by the Michael C. Fina Company.
Mort Kamens was happy about that. Fran was not. Where was the 15? And most importantly, where was the 25?
Behind John Hillerman and Tom Bird.
Right up in the corner with Tom Bird from Boone was the $25. Back with us. During the 20s, one of the most controversial trials in American history. Kathy?
Scopes trial?
No, Sacco and Vanzetti that we were looking for. You lose 5. The blood types O, A, and B are 3 of the 4. Kathy?
The other one is AB.
AB is the 4th. You're up to 195. And the last question of the Tournament of Champions. What North American nation contains the Yucatan Peninsula? Kathy?
Mexico.
Mexico is right, but Mort Kamens! $265. You are the champion of champions! Mort Kamens did it! Mort Kamens, the champion of champions in the Tournament of Champions. $50,000 cash jackpot for Mort, his wife and son. Look at those scores. Kathy 200, Fran 240, Mort 265. 3 sensational champions. We congratulate Mort. Mort, we'll talk to you in a couple of moments here. I've got to say goodbye to a couple of great champions. Kathy Powers, thank you. You are a sensational champion. Kathy Powers, with what she's picked up this week, along with everything else she's picked up, is leaving us in the Tournament of Champions. Kathy, on Sail of the Century, has won $123,369 in cash and prizes. Thank you, Kathy. Fran Wolf, congratulations to you. You made it a battle down to the wire. Fran leaves us $98,048 in cash and prizes. Thank you, Fran. Mort Kamens, congratulations to you. As the family stick around, Mort Kamens has got everything, and we're going to show you everything he's got right after this commercial time.
Your wife sure knows how to spend money. These new soft towels.
Those towels aren't new. It's...
Back with the champion of champions, Mort Kamens. Congratulations, Mort.
Thanks a lot, Jim. Fantastic.
And your wife, we met a long time ago when she was on with you. Who is this?
That's Linda.
Linda, nice to see you again.
And my son, Daniel.
Hi, Daniel.
Hi.
Are you proud of Daddy?
Yeah.
Yeah, I would think so. What did you bring for Daddy? What is that?
A little pin.
You made up the pin? Do you know?
Yeah.
What does it say?
Dad of the century.
Dad of the century. First place. First place. Dad of the century. Why don't you put it on?
Two women were the most fantastic players. I feel really lucky to have won.
They were indeed. Fran and Kathy, we definitely congratulate them. But you're the man who's standing here. It is winner take all. Let us go back and find out what all is from Mort Kamens and family. Let's go shopping. Yes, indeed. Oh, Daniel, be careful there. Daniel, you better hang on here. He's just going, I think he's walking over to see things on his own. Let us take them in order, Daniel, all right? You come with us. First of all, Mort and family have this.
And Danielle, this is for you because Mom and Dad say you wanted a computer. And you can stay ahead of the game and expand your horizons too with this versatile home computer. It may help you streamline your business and personal life and give you hours of creative fun. A personal home computer furnished by Computer Showcase. And this computing package is valued at $2,820.
Did Daniel want something like that?
He not only wanted something, he wanted that particular computer.
That particular one?
He's got it.
Danielle.
Daniel?
You can have the app.
You can have the apple that goes with it, and everything else we will ship to you, all right? Well, we don't have to ship this because you can easily pick them up and carry them, but aren't they beautiful, Jay?
A winning combination. Lovely Swiss watches. Linda's is inset with 28 diamonds and has an 18-karat gold wristband. And Mort's features Roman numerals and a white gold band, furnished by David Orgel. And these watches are valued at $6,500.
Yes, Jay very nicely said. Linda's and Mort, so why don't we, here you go. Mort, that one's yours. Linda, That one's yours.
Looking good.
Daniel, you just eat the apple. Of course, I think Daniel will really have fun with this. This you also get.
Those dreams of victory will be sweeter with this bedroom, fit for a champion. Everything you need for winning dreams. All in solid brass, old world quality with modern grace. Featuring this luxurious canopy bed. It's accented with onyx and furnished by the Swan Brass Bed Company. This lovely bedroom ensemble is valued at $9,313.
That's really wild. That is really lovely. And Daniel, you'll be able to swing from the rafters there. Daniel, you'll have to just sit back for a while because Mommy and Daddy are going to enjoy this one. They're going to drive away. No, first of all, before they drive away, that's right, they could go on a trip, a choice of trips. Listen to this.
Yes, a fabulous trip of your choice. You may choose from a 16-day trip to the Middle East. You'll be exploring the wonders of the Nile. Or a 21-day trip to South America, including a cruise through the fjords of southern Chile. Or a 29-day trip through 10 European countries furnished by American Express Vacation Stores. Whatever your choice, we'll fly you both from Los Angeles on Transworld Airlines. You may enjoy luxurious Royal Ambassador first-class service featuring plush sleeper seats and fine cuisine. Elegant hospitality on your trip to Europe furnished by TWA. These fantastic trips valued at $14,000.
And we're not going to put you on the spot now to decide which one you want to take. You sit down amongst yourselves when you have a chance and relax, and you decide which trip you want to take. But I know you're going to enjoy taking trips around town in this.
One winner deserves another. Here it is, your new Corvette, featuring a solid fiberglass body, space-age instrumentation, and twin computers for better communication between the man, the machine, and the road. This fabulous automobile is valued at $25,559.
That's yours. Your mother is joined us?
Mother's here. Nervous as can be, but she's here.
Congratulations. And remember, we talked about the cash that goes with it. This cash jackpot.
A cash jackpot of $50,000.
So, Mort, you've got it all. You've got the cash, the car, everything that goes with it. $108,192 worth for the week. Mort Kamens, the champion of champions, in total on Sale of the Century. You have won, in cash and prizes, $249,982. A great champion of champions. Congratulations. We thank all of the 9-5 champions who took part in the Tournament of Champions, and especially we congratulate Mort Kamens, who came out on top. He's got it all, and we have a great show coming back with normal play on Monday on Sale of the Century. Thanks for being here, my friends.
Some members of our studio audience and some departing contestants have received Equal, the revolutionary low-calorie sweetener with a natural taste of sugar with no saccharin, no bitter aftertaste, furnished by Equal, and Sidewalk Motocross won by Hedstrom, Nobby Tires, Mag